Hello, hello, it's me, your friendly neighborhood one clip left, and I just wanted to update any viewers I might have left on what's been going on in OCL land behind the scenes. February 8th marks the 14th anniversary of this channel, so next year my old ass will have been on here on the YouTubes for 15 frickin' years. I can't believe it. Anyway, I've made a good bit of content during that time, so I want to start this update off with a brief review of my past projects. And then we'll get to what I'm working on now and what you guys can expect moving forward if you care about that. So about 10 years ago, jeez, I'm getting old, I decided to record and release a full-length metal album. Okay, so I spent all of 2012 working on A More Perfect Union, and I released it in 2013. The next album was Abuseful in 2015, followed by All Those Teeth in 2018. You can find all three albums in their entirety right here on the channel, because I like to release my projects for free when possible, and it's usually always possible. I also dabbled in indie game development. Back in 2016, I released a short horror game called Abby's Song. This was a much bigger and more difficult project than I had anticipated, and that was really my own fault because I decided to learn how to code in Python, and I coded the entire game by hand, which was just so much work. And it turned out fine, I guess. I don't know. It's a game. Either way, it was a really fun project that tested pretty much every skill I've ever learned, from writing to music to coding to, I mean, you frickin' name it, Photoshop, everything. Okay, so I haven't talked much about this next hobby on the channel, but I also love writing, and I have self-published 2 books so far. Back in 2018, I released The Discordianist Manifesto, which is a bizarre collection of philosophical humor in the Discordian tradition. I wrote and released The Discordianist Manifesto 2 in 2021, just last year. They're both super weird and goofy, so if you like to read and are into that sort of thing, I guess check them out. You can get free PDF versions from my website at oneclipleft.com, or you can buy an ebook or even a paperback version from Amazon if you want to give me money for some reason. Anyway, you don't have to, though. And that about covers what I've been up to in the past 10 years. But what am I working on now? Well, if you're a fan of my music, I'm about to start working on a new album very soon. It will be all instrumental, so if you don't like how I sing, but you do like how I compose music, then this one is definitely for you. The tentative title is Cartographer, and I hope to tell a musical story about someone going on a long, difficult trek through the wilderness and whatever. Not 100% sure yet. I hope to release it either late this year or sometime next year, so that's what's coming up next. In the video game front, if you're into card battler games like Magic the Gathering Arena or Hearthstone or whatever, you might be happy to hear that I began developing one of those a while back, a couple years ago. Since game development takes a million years, even for simple projects, I have no idea when this will be ready. It may never be ready. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a working demo right now, and most of the game mechanics are in place, so you can actually play a match against an AI, a very simple, stupid AI, but it works. And I'll probably make a video to demonstrate this once the basic game is complete. Again, not sure when that's going to be. So let's put a tentative release date of 2146, just to give me the necessary wiggle room to get this thing done. So yeah, give or take about 120 years. If you like to read stories and novels, then I have 2, count them, 2 books that are already almost complete. Okay, I've been posting about them on my website over the course of their development, again, past couple years. One is a collection of short stories that blend horror with an overarching theme of love, and it's entitled Heart's Blood. The release date is TBA, since I'm trying to actually publish some of the stories before doing anything with the collection as a whole. So far, I've been rejected 8 times by various publications, but I just submitted another one the other day, so we'll see how it goes. Luckily, this kind of thing is absolutely normal, so I'm not, discouraged in the least. The other book is a novel. It's my first novel that I've ever finished. I have made attempts in the past that didn't go very well, but this one actually made it to the end. Anyway, it's shaping up to be quite strange. The genre changes every 2 chapters, but the story and characters are persistent through these sort of genre shifts. The rough draft is nearly complete, after which I will begin revising and editing to whip the whole thing into shape. And hopefully I'll be able to convince an agent to shop it around, and double hopefully a publisher will see value in its peculiar flavors. So it's also TBA. No idea when this thing's going to drop. I may have to publish both of them through self-publishing. Who knows? Either way, it's going to be fine. Lastly, I'm cooking up something fun for the 15th anniversary of the channel next year, and it will likely take the form of some kind of video project. I haven't really done a video project in a long time, so this should be a fun diversion from what I've been focusing on the past 10 years. I can't really say more than that because even I have no idea what it's going to be. So we'll see. And that about sums up everything I've been up to and what I'm currently up to. I really appreciate all the support and kind comments I've received over the years. You guys have made YouTube such a fun place to create. Right. I also have more LPs with my friends coming as soon as I can find the time and energy to render those videos and actually upload them. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Stay safe and healthy out there. Peace.